You know, sometimes the biggest shifts in tech don't start with some huge flashy announcement. Nope. They start kind of quietly, with just one little thing that suddenly catches fire. And that's exactly the story we're diving into today. It's about a single app that might just be signaling a massive change in how we all think about AI. Okay, it all kicks off with this number. Ready? 9,800%. I mean, what in the world grows that fast? It's not some crazy stock or a viral meme. Nope. This is the week-over-week growth for something most of us had probably never even heard of before. And boom, here it is. Take a look at this. This is the download chart for an app called the Google AI Edge Gallery. So, get this. Last week of March 2026, it had maybe 700 downloads. A week later, over 70,000. That is just an insane jump. We're talking going from totally unranked to a top 10 productivity app like overnight. So, you gotta ask, right? What just happened here? This wasn't some big budget marketing blitz or a viral video. This was something different, something way more fundamental. It feels like the public just got their hands on a brand new superpower for the very first time. Yeah, this surge was definitely not a fluke. It was a direct reaction to a huge tech release, one that basically turned this obscure little app into everyone's first real taste of a powerful new kind of AI. And here's the catalyst, the smoking gun, if you will. On April 2nd, 2026, Google dropped its Gemma 4 family of AI models. Now, these weren't your typical gigantic models living in some far-off data center. They were powerful for sure, but they were specifically designed to be small enough to run right on your phone. And that release, it unlocked this whole new world called on-device AI. And that term, on-device AI, is the key to this entire story. So, what does it mean? It means the AI model, the brains of the operation, isn't on the internet somewhere. It literally lives and runs completely on your phone or your computer. Nothing gets sent to the cloud, no data goes to a server. It's all happening right there, in your hand. Look, this move from cloud AI to on-device AI is a total game changer. Just think about it for a second. With the old way, the cloud AI, you send your data off to some server, right? That brings up privacy questions, and it all depends on how good your internet is. But with on-device AI, everything happens right there, locally. Your data stays on your phone, totally private. The response time is instantaneous, and maybe best of all, you don't even need an internet connection. It just works. Okay, so how did people actually get to play with this new power? Well, it was all through that app, the Google AI Edge Gallery. And let me tell you, this was not just another simple chatbot. It was more like a personal AI sandbox, a playground for people to discover what a truly private, powerful AI could actually do. So you open up the app, and you find this whole suite of cool tools. You got Ask Image, where you can just point your camera at something and ask what it is or even solve puzzles. Then there's Audio Scribe, which can transcribe your voice memos in real time, completely offline. And for the tinkerers, there's a Prompt Lab, basically a space to just mess around and see what these models can really do. But wait, it gets even cooler. There's a full-on AI chat feature, but it has this special thinking mode. You can literally watch the AI step-by-step reasoning as it works. And then you have agent skills. This is where you can give the AI tools to do stuff for you, like looking something up on Wikipedia or showing you a map. And again, it does all of this while being totally offline. And just to put this all into perspective, the tech influencer Simon Willison pointed out that this app is running a 2.5 gigabyte model locally, on your phone. Seriously, not that long ago, the idea of running an AI model that big on a phone, completely offline, it would have sounded like straight-up science fiction. So the big question is, how is this even possible, right? What's the engine under the hood that's making all this stuff a reality? Let's peel back the curtain a little bit and look at the tech. While this tech didn't just pop up out of thin air, it's really an evolution. A lot of developers out there know TensorFlow Lite. It's been the go-to for on-device machine learning for years. Think of LiteRT as its direct successor. It's the new, souped-up framework built specifically for this new wave of on-device generative AI. So, in simple terms, LiteRT is the engine that makes the AI go. Its whole job is to be super efficient. It works across all kinds of different devices, and its specialty is squeezing every last drop of performance out of your phone's hardware, especially that powerful graphics processor, the GPU. And you can really see that performance difference right here. On a Samsung S26 Ultra, for example, if you run the model on the phone's main brain, the CPU, you get about 47 tokens per second.
Tokens are basically pieces of words, and that's pretty good. But when LiteRT hands the job over to the more powerful GPU, not only does the speed jump up, but that initial wait time, what they call time to first token, it drops from almost 2 seconds down to basically instant. And that's the speed that makes the whole thing feel magical and seamless.
Okay, so the tech is fast, it's powerful, we get it, but what does this actually mean for you and me? Why does having this kind of AI in your pocket actually matter?
Well, it really boils down to 3 huge, revolutionary things. First, total privacy. Your conversations, your personal data, it never leaves your phone. Ever. Second, it works completely offline. You could be on a plane in the middle of nowhere, and your AI is still right there with you, fully functional. And third, and this is a big one, 0 subscription fees. Once that model is on your phone, it's yours. You can use it as much as you want without paying a monthly bill.
And that is why that crazy 9,800% download spike we started with is so important. This wasn't just about some cool new app. It was the public getting its first real taste of a massive shift in computing. This is the moment that powerful, creative AI stopped being a service we just rent from the cloud and started becoming a personal tool that we actually own and control.
So yeah, this is way more than just a tech upgrade. It's a fundamental change in our relationship with artificial intelligence. And moving these powerful tools from some distant server right into our own hands, well, it opens up a whole new frontier for creativity and innovation. Which really just leaves us with one final and maybe the most exciting question of all. When powerful AI lives right here, in your pocket, what will you create?